Hi everyone. So we're here for another meditation session this morning. I'm going to allow you guys to give me ideas on what to meditate about and what to focus on during the meditation. So yesterday I had a friend ask me to do a realigning, refocusing, centering meditation. So that's what I'm going to do today. So that's really good. I mean, it's good for everything, but it's really good if you kind of had a rough night and you want to, realign yourself, refocus. If you have any projects coming up that you kind of want to get in the right mindset for, that's great as well. And also, if you just feel a bit ill, a bit off center, then that'll be great for that. So make yourself comfortable. Make sure that you can sit in a sitting where your spine is aligned and straight. You can do whatever's comfortable, spine is aligned and straight. You can do whatever's comfortable with your legs, and just make sure that you have some sort of support for your back because we'll be sitting for a while. And then whenever you're ready, you can bring some water to have next to you. I brought some water and some tea. And then just close your eyes whenever you're ready. And just pay attention to your breathing first. You don't have to change anything about your breathing. Just gonna bring our awareness. And just try to notice where the air is going today. Where is it naturally flowing towards? If you're joining us a bit later, that's absolutely fine. You can join in at any point in the session. We're going to start taking slightly deeper breaths. Allow each inhale to be a bit longer. Then again, notice where the air is flowing towards. We're going to guide the breathing a tiny bit so that it serves us better for this meditation session. Start taking each breath towards your head and your sinuses. See if you can inhale and exhale through your nose. And see how with every inhale towards your head, the head clears out a bit. Imagine the air to be just very white, like a foggy mist that clears up the head, clears up your sinuses. See how the muscles are beginning to relax, your eyes, your forehead. See how that white foggy mist is clearing up your brain as well. The muscles behind your eye, relaxing your forehead, then relaxing your nose as well. Filling up those nostrils. And see that white foggy mist filling up your mouth, your jaw, and how it clears out any tension around the jaw and the back of the mouth where the tongue is, relaxing the tongue muscle. We're going to start breathing towards the neck and see that white foggy mist, very clear, filling up the neck area. See if you can feel the muscles behind the neck at the back becoming a bit more relaxed. And if you find that there's any noises in the background and you find them somewhat distracting, try to bring them in to your meditation and use them. So acknowledging them, okay, I'm hearing these noises now, okay, it's slightly distracting me, that's all right. I can take a deep breath, I can just let it go, and I can continue. I'm going to start breathing towards the shoulders. So pay attention to the position of the shoulders. Make sure that they are hanging low, slightly backwards, that is comfortable and yet fully aligned in the way that it feels. And see that white foggy mist sort of cleansing out those areas. Any pain or discomfort slowly relaxes and releases. Keep breathing to the shoulders, to the collarbone, now we're going to start breathing towards the lungs, the chest. So obviously we are always breathing via the lungs, but we're going to become aware of the lungs, the areas where they work. So try to pay attention to your lungs when you take the breath in. And the lungs go all the way around your back. Imagine that breath, each breath, filling up the chest area where the lungs are, and then the air going from the chest, starting to lift up backwards. That's still all within the same inhale. It rolls backwards to your back, and the end of the inhale ends back at the shoulders. So if you can imagine the air circulating as you pull it in, all the way around your rib cage. So I'm breathing into the forward part of the lungs. Keep breathing, deep inhale, taking it to the back, all the way from the bottom of the ribs up to the shoulders. That's where the breath ends. And then you can hold for a second and release. Keep doing that same long breath, filling up the lungs. Front to back. Middle of the chest going down towards the back and then rising up with the same inhale all the way back to the shoulder on the back side and then exhaling out. Let's do a few more of those. And see how that white mist kind of fills up every area of your lungs with the inhale. And kind of gauge how that feels, whether that feels nice, whether it feels really full. Some people may feel like it's too much, like the breath is very deep and you may struggle containing it. So just take it to your limit where it feels right for you. And we're going to go a little bit lower with our attention. So just travel right beneath the ribs to that area between the chest and between the lower tummy. We're going to try and do some fish breathing. So when I say fish-like breathing, I mean to expand to the sides, the way the fishies have their breathing holes on each side of their body. So just imagine each breath expanding you sideways like an accordion, and then you kind of deflating back inwards. See if you can do that. So inhale and expand to the sides. Exhale out. And if you feel like when you expand it, the air goes to your chest, then try to use the lower muscles of the tummy to pull the air down towards the belly. Keep doing that. And if you can, take your right hand, place it on the center of your chest, and make sure that while you inhale, the chest stays humble, it stays lowered, and doesn't fill up. Let's try and do that. So filling up only the lower part of the bottom, of the tummy. Expanding like a fish slowly. Once again expanding. A few more times. And if you can, take your left hand, place it on your left waist, and feel how the waist expands on the inhale and the chest stays low. Keep going. Inhale, expand the waist and hold. Exhale, in, deflate. Keep the chest down. Last one. Exhale. On the next breath, we'll do the same thing. Keep the chest low. Inhale towards your waist. Expand to the sides. And then keep the air in. And we're going to hold for count of 10. Deep inhale. And hold. 1, 2. Relax the muscles around your forehead, your eyes, your head, your neck. 6, 7, 8. Keep holding. 9, 10. Deflate. Relax your arms. Put both arms down. Start taking your breath towards the lower tummy and towards your root chakra, your crotch area, and the whole pelvis. See if you can breathe to your tummy, your pelvis. Really allowing again that white, breathy fog mist fill up that whole area and cleanse as you do. Deepen each breath now. Start breathing towards your thighs. And see if you can extend each inhale all the way to your knees. And if you feel like while you're imagining this and guiding your breath down to the knees, if you feel like you've got some tension around your eyes, eyebrows, or forehead, just release that. That happens when we think and we imagine things. Keep breathing to the knees. See that white, foggy, breathy mist traveling down and clearing throughout. And now we're going to take each inhale all the way down to your toes. Let the air travel down low. Let that white fog cleanse everything along the way. Make sure the rest of your muscles are completely relaxed. Once you've finished breathing all the way to your toes, just lick your lips a bit, swallow your saliva, try to come back to the center so you can see a light that shines towards the top part of your nose, right between your two eyes. At the top of the nose bridge, just see a big dot of light right there. See if it has any color. Try to just focus. See if the color or the colors change or not. Just observe that. And see whether that light shines inwards or outwards. What does it do? Does it have a certain complexion? Is it projecting? And now imagine the light disappear. And try to remain within that focus of observance. Simply observing. And see if you feel any focus of your mind towards that frontal part of your face where the dot once was, where the light once was. And now notice your brain, your thinking process. Notice your consciousness. What is it doing? See whether your consciousness can stay focused on that area where that light shined from. Cleansing from distractions, focus and centered. And notice whether your mind is drifting. So if your mind is drifting, try to accept that with love, with understanding. See if you can find within that dot of light that was there, that shined through, a voice of compassion, a voice of unconditional love. And if thoughts are drifting, imagine the thoughts being little children. They run around, they just want to get your attention. And just like with children, when a different thought comes by, you approach it softly, you look it in the eye, and you speak to it. Okay, I'm aware that you're telling me about your existence now, drawing my attention. There, you have my attention. And now I'm busy, so please step aside, and I'll be back with you shortly after I'm done. Going back to your focus, to your light area, the front of the face, top of the bridge, the nose bridge, going back to that focus. And try to do that with any distracting thought that may appear or pass by. Acknowledge it, forgive it, release it, back to focus. And if anything is uncomfortable in your body, you can always move around a bit. Change the seating if it's inconvenient. Realign the spine, realign the muscles, and go right back into your imaginary light area. So I'm going to leave you to do some quiet meditation without guidance for a few minutes. And if you get worried that I might not be there anymore, just listen to the background music. That probably means I'm still here. And slowly try to leave your point of center, your point of alignment. Try to slowly begin coming out the layers of deep concentration and outwards towards the moment, towards the room. Try to come back to your physical senses. You can move your body a bit. See if you need to relax your back, relax your neck. Feel free to do so. You can turn your head around in circles. Move the neck from side to side. Let's roll our shoulders back a few times in circles. And feel free to stretch. Stretch your arms up to the side. With your eyes still closed, relax, take your arms down. We're going to pay attention for a moment to the way we feel right now, the way our mind feels, the way our body feels. And just acknowledge whatever that is that you're feeling. Now let's take our palms, bring them to the chest, and slightly lower our chin. And if you can, just thank yourself for the wonderful job you've done today. And try to forgive yourself for what didn't go quite as planned. And thank you as well for taking the time to join this meditation session with me. And thank you to your wonderful mind and body for allowing you this experience. Namaste. And find the right time for you to slowly come out of the meditation, to open your eyes whenever that feels right. Good morning or afternoon. Thank you so much for joining the meditation session. If you haven't had time to join, feel free to start the meditation session over again at any point during the day. Always helps. And I'm going to encourage two things. First of all, please leave the comments in the comments below if you wanted me to do a meditation session about a certain subject. Feel free to put that down. Oh, can you do a meditation for this or that, or a meditation about this or about that? And also, if you have any questions at all regarding the practice of meditation, anything surrounding mindfulness, feel free to leave me a question and I'll do my very best to respond to all of your comments. If you want to get a notification whenever I log on for another live session, just subscribe to the channel. And otherwise, I will see you again tomorrow for another session. Have a brilliant day. Bye.